Welcome to the podcast.
You see it. It bothers you in a giant Walmart parking lot or something.
Guy, pal, boss, chief, friend, buddy.
Pull up your pants.
I was one-wheeling on the rail trail last weekend, and I drove by this like old couple, and they were like lying on the side of the trail. And you know, I think I was listening to I think System of the Down was playing at the time, and I was smoking a joint while riding on the trail, allegedly. And I'm just driving by, I can get out to the next part of the trail. I see like fucking cops, EMT, fire people. Like, hey, you see a bike accident back there? I was like, I can't think. I was like, no, I don't think so. Keep on going. As I'm going back, and I hit the same spot where I realized the fucking old people were laying down. I was like, oh shit, that's right. They were laying down. I just rode right by them. Didn't even ask them anything. I thought they were just.
Wow.
I thought they were relaxing.
Were their bikes on their kickstands?
I don't remember.
No, the bikes were upside down, flipped over.
Yeah, they were fucking stuck in a couple trees.
Wow, man, they're falling and they can't get up, and you just ride on by.
Dude, so I'm riding by my one wheel on the way back, and they're loading her onto a four wheeler, like putting a fucking neck brace on her and shit. And I'm just like, I just paused my music and kind of like grab. I think I did respectfully pick up my one wheel, walked around it, and kept on going.
I bet you walked way around.
No, they don't remember me. They're like, yeah. So they,
were they hurt? Did they have Alzheimer's too?
No. So the old guy was laying with his wife, like comforting her, and I just like rode by, didn't even ask if they needed any help or anything.
Wow.
I didn't know though. In all fairness, because they were like, when the EMT was like, "Hey, see a bike accident back there?" I was like, "No, no. What, you fucking stupid?"
But had it been a dog with its bike upside down, you would have stopped.
Totally.
I would have been amazed.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In fact, when I went by the couple, I saw the bike that was leaning up a little bit. I kicked the tires a little bit and let some air out. Just because I was like, fuck those people.
Reprehensible.
What up, everybody? Welcome to You Gotta Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most on the ones and twos, Ryle Wilson. And with me tonight, the razor blade himself, the man with the devious goatee and mustache occasionally, Seamus Rogers. Seamus, what's crapping?
Occasionally, like 12 years ago.
Nah, that's pretty cool. They look pretty good on you.
Yeah, I guess. I think I look better now, but
and that kid can rock a mustache.
Fucking
believe.
I have had many mustaches over the years, and I look ridiculous.
No, you look ridiculous now. Grow the mustache and evil-looking goatee back.
I look pretty decent with a beard, but
no,
I never had the patience to grow a really big beard. So
you need to look like the guy from the zigzag package. That's what we all want.
Yeah, that's a good look.
That takes a lot of dedication.
That's one of our pictures we have of you, though.
Well, Halloween ideas. I guess I'm no shaving October, November.
Also with us tonight, Sweatpants Notorious, living in the apartment on his parents' house, motherfucking Greg Hoey. Greg, how are things?
They're great. And speaking of living above my parents' house, I've had this issue with my Bluetooth speaker. So, but anyway, long story short, like this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? Like I was ready to go. I was really ready to go. It was time for a little TCOB, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Okay. We're talking about masturbation. All right. So get the phone out, looking up some videos, my selection.
What were you looking at? What was your preference?
Don't worry about that. And as I'm looking at there, I'm like, wow, man, this video doesn't have any sound. What's going on with this? Let's turn it up a little louder. Let's crank it loud. And then I'm like, fuck, dude. is Corey having sex in the apartment? Like, is Corey over there having sex? They're like, are my fucking parents having sex? And then I'm like, oh my God. I fucking run downstairs, in the nude, of course.
The whole family's there.
Oh, dude, this is like, it's 4:30 in the morning, but I did notice that the fucking light was on in the other house. So my mom was probably in the bathroom fucking listening to some fucking chick orgasm or something fucking crazy. But like, dude, I've known this problem with this Bluetooth. Every time I get back from my one-wheel trips, I always shut it off. And I must have watched the video for like 2 minutes. I'm like, what? Like, I know some videos don't have sound. This video doesn't have sound.
Where was the Bluetooth?
It was downstairs in my kitchen.
In your parents' kitchen or
no,
yours?
in my kitchen,
which is right near,
right by the door. Yeah. Oh God, it was totally audible. They totally could have heard that easily, especially if they were in the bathroom. So I was like,
you woke them up and they got all randy and
yeah. That's what I said. It literally crossed my mind. I'm like, is Corey having sex in there? And I'm like, wait. Then I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. So,
oh, I love it when you shit on my chest.
So,
exactly.
So nothing was spoken of it?
Of course not. Like, I mean, it wasn't gonna be like at 4:30 in the morning. Like, hey, mom, are you in there? Like,
you haven't seen them today? You didn't check in? Be like,
no. Hey, did you guys hear anything weird this morning? And but that's happened before.
Did you have the neighbors fucking?
That's happened before. Where I was like, this video doesn't have sound. Nah, whatever. Finish. Let's finish.
I mean, I'm sure your parents would love the content of like 99% of the videos you watched, whether it's porn or not.
Totally. And you know what? After I went down, I rushed down. It kind of did kill the mood a little bit. Just a little bit,
I mean, we were in panic mode. It didn't excite you?
Oh, dude, it did not excite me. I was in full panic mode. I went down, killed the Bluetooth, and I was like,
Went back upstairs, lit some incense, laid rose petals on the bed, and got back to it.
Baby.
It's one thing to like have a little bit of voyeur in you, but not when your parents are involved.
Oh my God. So yeah, that could have been like that would have been great if I got like a text like, "Are you up? What's going on?"
I don't know what the counterpart of voyeurism to like just listeningism,
Continuing to be a shining beacon of pride, Greg.
And let me tell you another story of back when I was cool in high school.
They're probably just as embarrassed as you, and at least you like didn't walk in on you doing the act.
Greg's jerking off again.
Honey, get your tongue out of my ass and go check on Greg G.
It's a natural thing, Mom. And they listen. They listen to the podcast. I can't wait till they hear this part.
They listen?
No.
Oh yeah. It's funny because my parents know about it too, and I'm just like, I hope they don't listen.
I kind of hope they do. I hope my dad does at least. We give him lots of props. He'll love it.
It's true.
It's true. We do speak very highly of Greg Sr.
One more time. Give a round of applause for Greg Sr.
We love Linda too.
Yeah.
She's always been, throughout the years, she's always been a sweetheart as well. Yeah. So
I brought her to a doctor's appointment the other day. And I was trying to drive her car, and it was like I was in the handicap. I was like, oh man, I'm about to jump out of this car with a handicap sticker on and get on my one wheel and drive out of here, which I totally did. But I didn't realize I couldn't drive the car until my seatbelt was on. So I'm stuck here in front of this restaurant in front of a bunch of people eating outside. And I couldn't move the car. I dropped off my mom and I just couldn't move the car.
Where were you trying to go without your seatbelt on?
I was trying to get in the handicap spot. I was because I couldn't get in the spot because she needed it. There was another car in the way.
Go a little bit. Through the parking lot.
Yeah.
Greg, that must have been upsetting to you. Speaking of upsetting, Seamus, can you tell us what tonight's show is about?
Tonight, we're doing a little repeat episode. We've done this topic before. We had fun with it and decided there was more discussion to be had. So, we all have them. Some may be common, others bizarre. Greg's are simply strange and hilarious. Maybe you don't like it when someone sits next to you on the bus or people clapping in the movie theater. Possibly you dislike when the cucumbers on your sandwich have too many seeds. Or that the tomatoes leave your bread moist. That's one of mine anyways, soggy bread. I don't even like tomatoes much
I
either.
was gonna say you hate tomatoes anyway.
Right, so it makes me matter when there's tomatoes on my sandwich and making the bread soggy.
If you're gonna be tomatoes, be dry. Be dry tomatoes.
This, yes, please, without like all that gel in the middle and like on the seeds.
I don't want to come off as snooty here, guys, but the tomato you're talking about is the Roma tomato.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I know all about the heirloom tomatoes, okay?
Heirloom tomatoes are disgusting.
They are disgusting.
Pre-squishy.
Right?
Romas are dry and crisp.
I don't know more than 2 tomatoes, and I just learned those 2 right now.
You would definitely hate heirloom tomatoes. They look gross already.
This is like why I hate the prepackaged sandwiches. So I roll into a deli, and I'm like, you guys make sandwiches? Like, well, they're out there. I'm like, well, yeah, I don't want those out there.
Are your tomatoes slimy?
it's slimy Roma tomatoes and orange cheese. No, I don't want that.
Ugh, heirloom tomatoes on top. Gross.
So, anyways, all right. So we're on the podcast tonight. We're talking pet peeves once again.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh.
Oh!
I don't like that.
Are you triggered? Greg?
I'm triggered.
Greg's triggered.
What did you say?
I just didn't like the barking sound.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know what he was saying, or maybe Quinn didn't like it.
Yeah. Quinn did do the head tilt. One who I don't like, rolling right into this, let me get this started. I don't like it when somebody calls me guy, pal, boss, chief, friend, buddy.
I love it.
Really?
I love it. Like, I love that you don't dislike this because the smallest, most innocent thing.
It can be so condescending and stupid, though.
Okay, but 95% of the time or more, it's not.
And I'm going to say 95%. Like, buddy to me is pretty innocent. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? Like, that doesn't sound like, hey, what's up, chief? What's up, boss? What's up, guy? I guess it's the tone. It's the tone. It's all in the tone.
Can I say that I'm guilty of being the guy who says all that shit, but doesn't let people say it back to me?
Yeah, I can totally tell that about you.
I like to say champion.
Oh,
that sounds like the worst of them all.
No, I like that. Can you call me champion?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Can you call me campion? Uh-huh.
So,
yeah, a little.
Apparently, all those other words don't build him up enough.
What did you say?
I'm not just a guy. I'm Greg with 2 G's, but it's really only 1 G at the end.
I'm not your guy, pal. Okay, boss. Why don't you run to your chief and let your friend know that your buddy doesn't like it?
I always thought it was weird.
Champion. Like, sorry.
Call like everybody someone they just met boss. They have no correlation or relation to anything you are or what you're doing. But
you kind of own it, I guess, right?
It's just like Jimmy Crack corn.
And you don't care.
My boss doesn't like it when I call him boss. He had like a traumatic experience when he was going to college that he like got there and he had a roommate and fucking within the first week the guy broke his leg and Greg had to help him carry all his books in his backpack everywhere he went and he called him boss like every single time he talked to him. So sometimes it sounds like and he shudders a little bit, you know?
Well, I can see that, like, that could be, like, kind of condescending, because you're calling him boss, but he's, like, catering to you for everything.
Yeah, I'm calling him boss, but he's really my bitch.
You're really my gopher.
That was one of the miracles of working at a gas station, seeing what names people were going to come up with as they walked the door. What's up, guy? What's up, dude? What's a good word, governor? How's it going, doctor? What's up, chief? What's up, champ? Hey, guy. Yeah. That was the one, like, people were like, what's the good word, governor? And I never knew what to say. Like, I don't have and I'm not at one, I'm not generally at a loss for words, but just never had a good.
When it's the dude, I just call him sir a lot, no matter what. But now it's like, can I do that anymore? I don't know.
Some people don't like to be called sir either because they say, "Don't call me sir. I work for a living."
Yeah, I used to get that. At the
I don't know what that
dispensary.
means.
I just think it's respectful, and I don't see the
Yeah,
problem.
there
But
was a
I-
note on this guy's account at our dispensary that said, "Don't call this guy sir."
what happened in your life that sir triggered you?
Maybe it's. I mean, maybe it's only. Maybe in the knighting community, it's offensive.
What do you mean?
Like if you
they
forget,
they would duel you for that sir tag.
I know. I'm just saying, like if you forget to address a knight as sir, maybe that's like disrespectful.
Yeah, but I thought we were talking about people who don't like to be called sir.
Doesn't really matter at this point.
I guess.
Whatever, guy.
All right.
Brah.
Man. Brah.
Ooh, brah. What's up, brah? We got a problem, brah?
See, I only say that when I'm being facetious or condescending, or just, if I call you brah, it's probably just to be funny, or we're drunk outside and I'm trying to annoy you outside the bar. I don't know.
It's usually some hotshot younger kid, like some fucking dude who's like some young fucking dude at Jiffy Lube changing my tires, and he's like, fucking, there you go, chief. I was like, fuck off, man. Like, call me sir, champion, or get the fuck out of here.
Exquisite one.
Yeah. Like, I mean, come up with some good ones. That would be sick. Or doctor. I'll take doctor as well, too.
Absolutely.
So you'll take what you haven't earned.
Yes,
Nice.
exactly. I haven't earned chief. I have earned guy. I have earned pal. I've been a bit of a boss. And a buddy. And a friend. And definitely a champion.
All right, Seamus, why don't you hit us with your first pet peeve then?
All right, so this is one that just happened to me recently. Last week, actually, I spent my Friday night. I had a leaky toilet.
Ew.
So plumbing, I hate plumbing. So I got a new flapper and valve, and I put them in. And so every time that I try and address a plumbing issue, so you fix that, and then something else goes, or you need another part. So as soon as I put the flapper in and the new valve,
The chain breaks.
all of a sudden the shutoff valve at the base of the toilet just decides it wants to leak now.
Seat explodes.
So I take that apart. I put some plumber's tape around it. It's still leaking. Anyways, so I kind of like put that back together. And then I go downstairs to the main shutoff. And of course, the main shutoff's now leaking. So I got 2 buckets going.
Is it poop water?
It's
No,
not
Greg.
poop water, man.
Okay, just checking.
Poop water would have to come up out of your toilet.
Where is it coming from?
Coming from the source, the town.
I'm just fucking with you.
So yeah, plumbing sucks. Once you fix one thing, something else breaks. Also related to plumbing, another pet peeve of mine, I hate automatic sinks.
Ooh,
Like
I
you're
hate
trying to
that shit
fucking
too.
wash your hands and they just keep shutting off, or you can't find the sweet spot.
Yep.
So
I know
annoying,
that.
especially or the ones you have to hit and they turn on for like 3 seconds, and you try and like rinse your hands real quick. You gotta hit it again like 10 times. So annoying.
Yeah, that's actually a big pet peeve of mine too. I fucking hate that
Just-
shit.
When that happens to me, I overcompensate by like waving my hand in front of the paper towel dispenser like 40 or 50 times, then bringing the paper towels to them. I'm making money. I'm making money at that point.
Totally, always for the paper towel dispenser, impatiently. It's like when you're hitting the elevator button a million times, you're waiting for that paper towel to swipe, 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 swipe.
Or the crosswalk button.
But I also, akin to this, I hate when gas pumps click off and keep clicking off.
Oh my god, dude.
And I fucking leave the gas station and go to another gas station just because I'm pissed at that one pump.
Oh man, yeah, that shit. I've taken my wallet and like jammed it in there to like make it. Like I hate it when they don't have the thing that stops it. Like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, but if it clicks off, it don't matter if you jam something in, it's going to click off. You know, those ones that just like are sensitive. And recently, for the first time, I actually just went I went to the gas station attendant. I was like, dude, can you help me with this pump? I'm sick of this shit. I was like, and he comes over and he starts doing it and it's not clicking off. I'm like, Well, I don't know what you're doing. But he's like, well, if you hold it very gently. I'm like, no shit, man. I'm like, I figured this out. I've been pumping gas for like decades. I'm like, I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes filling up my pump. That's not the solution to me.
You gotta wine and dine it.
So, I don't want to sit there and trickle it in.
He's like, all right, well, have a good day.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to call him champion because he is. He just fucking said
thanks, boss.
I'm not your boss. I'm working.
Hey, I'm reading here. I wish I could just read my news on the go, you know, like a normal person. What if I told you could? Newsly's an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web on topics you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural, human voice. For the first time ever, the web becomes available all in one place. You can follow any topic, as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Kardashians. It will find you the latest articles and read them aloud to you. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from 80 countries. You can hear us there, and the Sinister Story is there too. I even started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio, so download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in the description, and use the promo code CRUST for a 1 month free premium subscription. So start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening. Now, guys, this pet peeve might be like only to me, because I don't think I'm a man of a certain body type, alright, guys? I have a gut, and then, like, just a flat drop from my, back to my feet after that. So I have no ass at all. And because of it, I'm constantly pulling up my pants.
Belt.
And no matter how tight my belt is, my pants don't stay up because there's no ass to support it. And I have a gut pushing down on my pants, so it's just like, whoop, whoop.
I have a solution.
If you say suspenders, Greg, we're not friends anymore. Or if you say sweatpants.
Robin Williams. Suspenders! Get them! Rainbow suspenders.
No, that's not going to happen.
Pizza suspenders.
I have the same problem, and I don't think it's a gut thing. I just think it's the ass thing.
Sure. Well, it's like people are always like, pull up your pants. Put a belt on. It's like, I have a fucking belt on. I've been pulling up my pants all day. I don't know what you people want from me.
I'm drawing a blank. What are those natural suspenders called? The fucking overalls. Why don't you get some overalls?
I mean, that could work.
I don't know if I'm ready for my overall art
natural
yet,
suspenders.
I'm ready to change up my whole wardrobe into overall every day.
Denim. We go with denim. We team denim right now.
Overalls, no shirt, no shoes. I'm fucking Huck Finn in this.
Overall, I dig it.
You got to think about this too, guys. The logistics. Technically, an overall, 3 outfits. Day 1, both buckles done up. Day 2, left buckle undone. Day 3, right buckle undone. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What about
totally
no buckles?
look.
I mean, it defeats your problem. But for those of them with an ass, with a little bumble butt, they can release both clasps and rock that as well.
That's almost a whole week's of clothes in one pair of overalls.
Or you just wear fucking jogging pants, sweatpants. And guess what? We were fucking driving in Boston. We saw some fucking sly guys. I said to Sean, I said, dude, these fucking young go-hards in their fucking sweatpants, they're very stylish nowadays. He's like, I know. That's all they're wearing. I was like, really? Thank you. I'm like, all my friends are making fun of me. I'm telling you, these fucking high roller G kids are wearing these stylish sweatpants. They're fucking, like, I looked down at my sweatpants today. I was wearing my $60 sweatpants that I bought like almost 2 years ago. They're in shambles. They're horrible. I don't wear them anymore.
Champion. I don't give a fuck how expensive your sweatpants are or how it pairs with your same color polo shirt.
Oh, you know it.
Hat.
They're not stylish.
It's not even style. You still
You
look
guys
like a
are
schlub.
old. You guys are old. All
Oh my
right.
God.
All right.
I don't.
I can see. I agree with you. There's lots of young people wearing them. I don't think it looks good.
Yeah, because you guys are old.
Because I'm not a piece of shit.
You guys are
So
old.
you're saying I don't look good? I'm old and I still look good.
You guys are old that don't have any style.
Please.
I'm just saying, these young gohards in their sweatpants, their jog pants, they got it going on.
I don't like those kids anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, it looks fashionable. You get the
Unless
matching.
they listen to the podcast.
They don't have it going on. They don't have it going on. They're quiet quitters.
We
They're
just
quiet
lost
quitters.
them now. We just lost their quiet.
They're quiet quitters, man.
Well, they're
that
quitting
shit.
us.
They're
quitting
working
us now.
They're working customer support, not answering their phone or just being jerks and shit. Because that's not a career to them. They don't even want a career.
Whatever, man. My cufflinks are too tight anyway in my sweatpants, so let's get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like an issue to me. I would hate feeling my pants clinging to my ankles all day.
Oh, that's the one that Shaw. He's like, I don't like it when they're like tapered down there. I'm like, you know what? That's what makes them look good, stylish.
No, I disagree.
Streamlined.
I don't like the tapered. I think it looks stupid.
You can eat that crust
It's
podcast.
like tight rolling your jeans, dude.
I'm gonna ask you to email us and get at us and listen what you know about.
If I wore sweatpants
situation.
out and about, they wouldn't be the fucking ones with a freaking hair scrunchie at the bottom.
Oh, dude, I would say you with a hair scrunchie. You would have like black sweatpants with like red flames on the side. You have red Nikes with black fucking swooshes, with a fucking red hoodie on, with your hair spiked up, red glasses. I can see it now.
I will end the sweatpants trend in one day. I will walk around with the biggest hard on that you ever seen. 24 hours in sweatpants. No one
wish if you had the biggest heart on, you would be walking around in those gray sweatpants regularly.
Yeah,
you'd be part of the trend.
I'm just saying. Whatever. I got a great dick.
I mean, you do have like 7 children, so at least one person agrees with you.
It's a good dick. I've seen it too. Great dick.
Thanks, bro.
It's a righteous gemstone.
And that is why I quit drinking vodka, because all of my friends have seen my dick.
Brought to you by vodka.
All right, Greg, what's your next pet peeve?
All right, so this is kind of, I'm not going to say who it is, but I don't like it when I'm like in a conversation with somebody and I'm like walking away and then they like try to keep on talking to you. Like when you're like in the other room and you're like, what? What, Mom? What? I mean, no, not her.
I mean, nobody likes that, I guess. But
yeah, no, it's just a pet peeve of mine. Like, it's like, I thought we were done.
But they would, their pet peeve is probably when people walk away and then they're not done talking to you.
But this conversation was completed. We've completed this conversation. We've moved on. I'm going to my apartment. And,
is this, Ori with
no, I literally just said it was my mom. Beep that. Just beep that. It sounds cool when you beep it anyway. It makes me sound like I'm swearing or saying something really nefarious. But no, it's not just that person. I just didn't say. But
have you ever thought that you're selfish with your time? You maybe don't give people enough of your attention.
I give plenty of time. Listen, like I'm
wondering where you have plenty of time to give people when you work, one wheel, PlayStation, and your paddleboard.
It's true. I just bought snowshoes too.
I feel like you do these activities to avoid people.
No. I give plenty of time. I'm saying, like, if we're having a 5-minute conversation and then we're done, and the conversation like it's wrapping up. Like, this conversation's wrapping up. It's reached the end.
You know, they clearly don't.
No, we both know. We both know this conversation's up. But then you remember something like, oh, hey, shit, actually, I forgot to mention this. Fucking, my buddy called me a champion the other day, and I was like, no, buddy, you're a chief guy, Balpos.
So you are like a one conversation minimum with a person, and then you have to move on.
No, I can even stay in a whole room and have a conversation with a person. I'm just saying.
You don't even stay in a room and talk to somebody?
No.
You don't just always walk away from people.
I had to break up with her. Why? She was a conversation continuer.
She always wanted to talk in the same room, and I always wondered.
All right, I can see if they followed you to the bathroom and talked outside the door. Yeah.
Listen, so like Hey, we got plans to build a house. All right, hey, we do the walls, do the the floor, do the attic, the basement, yada yada. We're good. Okay, cool. Hey, man, I'll talk to you later. All right, dude, see you later. I'm walking away. Oh, hey, actually, hey, could you? It's like, no, fucking, it's over. Conversation's over. It's over.
All right.
It's a pet peeve. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're here to get these things off our chest, so maybe we can become better people.
I'm trying. I'm working on it every day. Every day I'm hustling to be a better person.
You're doing great. Seamus, what's your next pet peeve?
I hate bringing home fruit from the grocery store, finding like it all, like half of it or 3/4 of it's rotten.
Ugh.
Or like strawberries that last one day in the fridge.
I just threw away blueberries, actually.
Yeah, or they just taste weird. You go buy the blueberries and they taste weird and you don't eat, you throw out the whole thing. So the moral of the story is don't trust the clearance fruit in the grocery store.
I never would.
Ew.
That's why I just get bananas. It's always a safe bet with bananas.
Bananas go bad so fast.
No,
So
see what
fast.
you do. Well, hold on, guys. You got to buy them when they're green.
Yeah,
I
They're
do.
not good until the next day. No, you guys are just terrible bananas.
I buy a whole bundle.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, I buy a whole bundle of green ones, and then but at some point there's like 4 of them left that are just rotten.
Yeah. I'm a banana master, dude. I will fucking open bananas faster than monkeys the wrong way.
I open the right way, but anyways, so I read something online. Actually, I just tried this last week. Because I eat a banana like almost every morning in a protein shake. That's probably the only way I can really do a banana. They're not really good. So
He doesn't speak for us.
I found out that you're supposed to wrap them in tinfoil, just the stems, not tinfoil, saran wrap the stems in saran wrap and leave them in the fridge. So I would like pull one out the night of and leave it on the counter for the next morning because they stay like a little hard in the fridge.
Yeah, they do.
So that's what I tried, and they last a little longer, but they still go bad.
It's the stupidest life hack I've ever heard.
Well,
you know
what
how
they
I
always
eat bananas? I'd stick a hole in I'll take my thumb and poke a hole in the banana, suck the banana right out of the hole.
Cool. You know what they
So
always
what
say,
what are you doing later?
right?
Nothing.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Yeah, well, yeah, I agree, you know. It sucks when you get strawberries and you open it up and there's like already a moldy one. And that's
Yeah, they hide them.
Yeah, it's a matter of minutes before the whole thing's like, we're all moldy now.
Somebody's getting paid $12 an hour to hide those moldy strawberries.
Yo, I bought these
And
strawberries.
they turn the bruised apples.
Yeah. All right, Sandy, get in there.
I bought like
sticker on it. Sorry.
I bought like this $8 thing of strawberries, right? But they were like pink and they were mixed with another fruit. So I was all excited to try it. Pulled out of the driveway. All of them are moldy. Didn't even get to try my weird pink $8 strawberries.
The biggest culprit is like grapes, man. Because you get a whole big thing of them. And they're not the cheapest. And like that's why I want to just try one in the store and see how they taste. But I feel weird doing that.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not washed.
They're not
anyway.
consistent.
And thank you, Greg. That was my next statement. Like you could have one grape in the bundle taste amazing, but then the next one just isn't there.
That's why you grab that grape, you taste that grape, then you find someone like, you, boy, come here. I want all my grapes to look like this one. Do that for me.
Yeah, that sucks because I love fresh fruit, but obviously grocery store isn't fresh fruit, but I love fruit. And it sucks to bring home shitty, bad tasting fruit.
Well, that's why most of the fruit I eat is just fruit by the foot. It's a whole foot. How many
guys?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've been eating these date-based energy bars called RX bars. They're delicious, and I found this new one, mixed berry, and it tastes like a fruit roll-up. It's fucking dank as fuck.
That's sweet.
I don't know how funny this one is, guys, but it's my life, and it's what I'm living right now.
It's pretty funny.
Right now, I hate the people that come into our restaurant because
I just came in.
well, the thing is, guys, like right now restaurants are notoriously understaffed. Like, for instance, there was a restaurant in Portsmouth that got fined like $12,000 because they found they had like 13 underage employees doing 40 hours plus a week against the law. The guy knew he was going to get nicked for it, but he's like, my only other option was to close the restaurant.
Wow.
So right now it's only the chef and me and one other guy that do all the cooking at the restaurant. And basically if one of us is down, we're kind of fucked.
Is one of those guys Greg, though?
Greg's one of the cooks. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a Greg working for you. That's like 2 or 3 guys.
I don't know. He doesn't work for me. I work for him.
Yeah. Well, he's like 2 or 3 guys. He's a Greg. He's like just a better species.
3-time New Hampshire Chef of the Year.
Exactly.
So, I mean, when there's 2 people cooking, like right now I do frying, sauteing, and grilling all at the same time. Now, those are at the very least 2 different stations. Like there should be 2 people back there cooking at all times. But sometimes like, you know, a 5-top will come and wait 40 minutes for their meal and they're fucking pissed. But meanwhile, we have a line of people out the fucking door that are waiting to sit down. It's like, I don't know what you people want from us. Like, this is the way it's going to be until whatever the fuck. I don't know what people are doing for work. I just don't understand. And it's like reality to deal with. And then everyone's got a fucking mod. They need mods for everything. Like everyone thinks they're a chef and they're like, oh, I'll take your chicken sandwich, but I want the coleslaw underneath the bun. I want the sauce on the side, and I want the pickles stacked in a T formation.
That's totally me.
Yeah, me too.
And guess what?
I apologize profusely for it.
Nobody tells us that.
Well. Right. All right. Like, they blame every mistake on you, because they didn't write it down.
Yeah. Well, I would love to go out and talk to these people when they have to wait and they're like, I don't understand. My salad, sub goat cheese, add a piece of fried fish, no onions, 13 tomatoes, cucumbers, and 6 onion bits is wrong. I don't understand.
I totally was out watching football on Sunday and I ordered a steak and cheese. And I said, I don't want the regular cheese. I want pepper jack. I said, can you hold the peppers, mushroom, and onions? Can I get pickles and olives instead and add mustard instead?
Ugh, fucking weird. You have mustard on your steak and cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gross.
That's really upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, I think the menus I look at are upsetting.
Look, and I'm sorry for that little rant there, people. I just kind of try to keep it in mind when you're going out to eat that we're doing the best we can, and there's not many of us left. So just be patient.
I got 2 8-tops coming to your fucking place right now. Feed us.
Well, we're closed, so they could go stand outside in the rain.
Well, we'll see you in the morning. Or whenever.
But as Eric Draven said, can't rain all the time.
Oh, that's a Crow reference.
Yeah, bro. It's Eric Draven is the Crow. Greg, what's your next pet peeve?
So, like, when I'm playing gigs, like, people will always come up to us and be like, hey, do you know, like, fucking crazy bitch? Or, you know, like, why don't you know that? Like, why don't you know that? Like, so, I get it, like, people are drunk at the bar and stuff, but it just really frustrates me when people expect you to pull, like, every song out your ass and to know it and get frustrated when you can't do it. Like, I don't know, we're musicians. We're struggling out there.
Have you dealt with drunk people?
Oh, yeah, that's all I fucking deal with. It's fucking annoying as fuck. Sometimes.
Those people are putting money in your pockets, Greg. And I want to tell you that...
Like, oh, you mean like those people that come to your restaurant?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Side with them, guys.
Stay home.
Part of the problem.
Stay home if you're only give a 15, 18% tip.
I don't get no fucking tips anyway.
Well, that's messed up that you don't get a tip.
I mean, sometimes my boss will hand me money. I've gotten tipped before.
I thought
made like a few $100 in
the tip was shared amongst.
No, dog. You have to specifically tip the kitchen. Waiters and waitresses make like $1.29 an hour.
You should have been a hibachi chef because they get tips separately and they don't share.
See, this is why I'm not a waiter, because my waiter game would be so good that it would affect everyone else's tips.
I think you would make an amazing garçon.
Me too.
Thank you. I got the personality. I got the voices. I just don't want to take the shot.
Sir, can you just give it to me in your regular voice, please?
No such thing. Yeah, would you say this is a specific cover band problem, Greg? Because I know when I was playing all originals out in clubs, I never got any song requests.
Hey, can you play Tommy Goes to School? It's the original song I wrote. Like, we don't know it. Sorry, man. Yes, it is a cover band thing. And that's, it's just tough for bands out there right now. I'm trying to pull the restaurant thing. It's tough for bands out there. Nobody wants to pay you. You can either be a fucking DJ or a stupid acoustic act. Fucking slick your hair back.
Trickle down effect, though.
Yeah.
They're paying too much for other things and they gripe about everything.
Exactly.
Hey, let's just remember, we're all in this together. Now we're gonna sing "Imagine."
It didn't
I don't know it though.
I think Millionaires and Billionaires came up with that slogan.
You're right.
Like it's just like, so it's to an obnoxious point where they're like, "Hey, play Crazy Bitch," and it's like, "Bro, I don't know fucking Crazy Bitch. We're not playing Crazy Bitch." And then fucking 45 minutes, they're like, "Bro, play Crazy Bitch, Crazy Bitch."
Like if I was eavesdropping at the moment, I'd probably be the person to be like, "Yeah, I'll give you $20 not to play Crazy Bitch." Fuck you. Go sit down.
I'd just be in the back playing Zoot Suit Riot. Sing
Riot!
Zoot Suit Riot.
Squirrel Nut Zippers. Okay, all right. Throw back a bottle of beer. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Obviously, I'd love to pull songs out my ass. We've done that before, So yeah, I love it. Sean heckles me when I play Kid Rock, and I love that about him because I fucking hate Kid Rock, and I hate playing Kid Rock. Every time I play it, it takes 2 years off my life.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
I'm barely hanging on.
Your dignity.
We've been doing this thing though. We're gonna paint his town red and paint his house white. I love it.
I don't know what that means.
It's the Kid Rock language. Like, I'm gonna paint his town red and paint his wife white. It's a fucking Kid Rock lyric, but we say paint his house white.
That's
prolific.
That's kind of you.
Yeah. It's fun, right?
You're not going to sink to his level.
It's just like Baby Got Snacks.
Oh, so now you're respecting women?
No, that's a song about snacks. Baby Got Snacks.
You're so woke. I can't even anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compliment your ass. I'm going to tell you how much.
This is when we're playing all ages shows, all right? We're playing Summer of 68, not Summer of 69.
So you can't say back. You'll say ass in another song, but you
we don't.
Baby got back.
I'll say grass.
And then all the 14-year-olds cheer like, yeah, I smoked weed 2 times.
No, I'm not talking about grass. I'm talking about the grass you cut. The cows eat. I can improv, all right? When it comes to a kid's show, like Baby Got Snacks was straight from the dome.
Well, if Baby cuts grass and she got backs and she brings the snacks, she's a keeper.
Well, I totally made it a song not about butts and all about snacks. And that's a fact. And then Summer 68 speaks for itself.
But how do you like it when I call you out for eating snacks?
I love it. It's a pet peeve of mine. No, I'm trying not to snack. I'm actually thinking about taking a break from edibles because my snack game right now is fucking. It's too tight again.
God, dude! Speaking of, I ate some edibles the other day, and I think it was 2 gummies was the recommended dosage, but there was 4 left in the pack, so I ate all 4, and I fell asleep an hour later, and then I kind of came to at 4 a.m, and I'm just standing in front of the fridge pounding iced tea and just eating cashews out of a giant jar. I'm like, what am I doing?
Who am I? Is this my house?
I edible walked. It was.
It doesn't take me edibles to do that.
I just got some sweet edibles from this dude, my guy, and he was like, "Fucking, oh, bro, you're gonna be fucked up. These the edibles you were getting before. These are not. This will fucking blow you away. This is made from hash rosin, dude. It's not distillate. This will fucking." I'm like, "All right, dude. We'll see. I got a pretty high tolerance."
I love Boston edibles.
He's actually from Maine. So I got 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cup brownies, 2 York Peppermint Poundy brownies. I got a couple Nerd Ropes, and I got a couple candy bars. And I told the guy, I'm like, dude, I'm going to eat a brownie, a candy
This is all in one stop.
Yeah. Well, I got $100 worth.
Damn, you fucking snack.
So I was trying to spread it out. I was trying to make it last. But I told the guy, I was like, I'm going to try a brownie, try a candy bar, and try a Nerd Rope. He's like, yeah, okay, buddy. Like you can handle that. Dude, I ate 2 brownies, a Nerd Rope, and like a couple bombs from that I had at my house. And I was still like, fuck, dude, like I ain't feeling shit. So I'm kind of thinking about taking a break and get my tolerance back up there again. And I don't want to rely on edibles to go to sleep anymore.
You should rely on anything to go to sleep.
Yeah, I
Your
know.
body does it naturally.
Actually, I read about kiwis today. If you eat 2 kiwis before you go to bed, it supposedly helps you sleep better. Boom.
It makes your cum taste like bland grapes, though.
What? Kiwis are the shit, dude.
I love kiwi.
Yeah, but they're a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah. It's hard to peel it.
Nah, you eat the skin, dog. Don't be.
I've done it.
I've done it too.
I don't know about that texture.
Ooh, it's fucking that texture, baby.
All right, Seamus, what do you got next?
I get annoyed with people that talk a lot in the morning. Like, I get up early, but I'm not ready to really have discussions for like hours after being up. I just like to sit there in silence or listen to some music or a podcast or the news. And I'm just grump.
No, dude. As a truck driver, dude, when I was going to Boston, like when I picked up the truck in Portsmouth and I had a helper, this kid, Dana Henderson, actually, he used to live by me in my fucking school. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Dana Henderson. You owe me $20 still, too, you little bitch. And, dude, like, I literally looked at him and I told him, like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I had to tell him to shut up in the morning because he would not, he was talk the whole way there. And I was like, just trying to like eat my breakfast, like relax.
You put on music and hope they stop talking.
Yeah, dude. That was when I was listening to sports talk radio and a lot
or anything. You put something on the radio and you turn it up and you.
Like, I literally had to be like the Garen. I was like, dude, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like in the morning, like, you got to shut up in the morning. Like, you can't talk in the morning. Like, when we get to Boston, you can talk.
Or, like, very chipper people. Like, I worked with my dad for a while, some years back. Same company. And we come in on a Monday morning, and he's all chipper as fuck. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, how are you so happy right now? Why didn't it pass on to me?
Actually, I might be that way, too, a little bit. I'm a morning person, and I get right up and ready to roll. I'm ready to go. I mean,
I don't have a choice. I'm just kind of thrown into mornings. Like, I wake up at 5:30 and start getting the kids up for school. And then I'm like putting on coffee, like unconsciously putting on coffee. And then it's like everyone gets in the showers. It's like, Dad, can I have a towel? Dad, can I have a towel? Dad, can I have cereal? Don't forget the water bottles. Did you sign that paper? Dad, I need a towel. Dad, I need to go to the bathroom and Abram's in there. Go brush your teeth. Don't forget the floss.
Fuck that.
Unity Thin Crust brought to you by condoms.
I get up like 4, most mornings or 5. And, you know, I'm ready to talk by like 9:30.
Just need a solid 4 hours of silence.
Hey, you tell me to shut the fuck up.
Well, it's not silence.
Fuck up.
I'll put on, like I said, I'll put on the news or music first thing in the morning. But I'm just.
I mean, if I had to wake up that, like, for example, like Tuesdays, even though it was today because the hurricanes, Monday and Tuesday I'm in Boston, and Tuesday's the early day where I got to wake up at 4:30 or 4:45. And like those mornings, like when I get in the car, I'm like, I'm not fucking feeling it at all. I'm like, dude, just shut my eyes and hoping I don't die because that dude texts and drives fucking every day. He's like, does this make you uncomfortable that text and drive? I was like, yeah, dude. The fact you gotta fucking tell me that fucking should give me the answer.
You know, maybe some of it is related to arthritis and fighting inflammation, and then the other part is sleep apnea, waking up 30 times an hour. I don't know. I need some processing time in the morning.
Yep, I feel you.
All right, my next pet peeve, I guess, is People who back into parking spots.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I do
I
that now that
fucking-
I have my camera.
Why?
Why? Because so few people are good at it, and it takes extra time, and it's always like the same person.
But it's
always
quicker
in
to get out.
a lift kit truck.
No.
It's like I gotta fucking, and then
No.
like I was like, oh, now you're parked so close, and I can't even open my door.
I
I'm
almost
glad
always
I waited all this time for you to back into this parking.
I almost always
spot.
back in. It doesn't take me long.
I don't
Pretty good.
understand it. I don't fucking understand.
How
it.
often does this affect you?
I see it daily.
You
and I'm
see
getting-
it. You see it. It bothers you in a giant Walmart parking lot or something.
Any parking lot. They gotta do it at Cubby's parking lot. They gotta do it at fucking Hannaford, Market Basket.
When you should start
Goodwill.
doing, you should start driving up to people and being like, "Sir, was that really necessary?
I
You could have
just-
pulled forward to that."
I could see where it'd be annoying in a parking garage where like everyone's driving slowly up and around the ramps trying to find a parking spot, which I did the other day at the museum or the aquarium. I mean, and I did it.
Yeah, I backed in.
And I thought I was gonna hold someone up, which I don't like doing. But I'm like, fuck you. I have a big truck. We're in a tight parking garage. I'm finding the perfect spot. You can wait behind me and find your perfect spot. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I backed in, but luckily they had pulled in to a dinky little spot before me because they had a little sedan. So
This is what happens when pet peeves collide.
a wide open parking lot. It doesn't take me long to back in. Chill, bro.
See, I feel like with all my pet peeve, Seamus, you're the reason why I'm so angry.
And the reason
The food mods, the pulling into the barking spot, like, are
Well,
we even friends?
you need to get over it.
You guys should probably fight about it. Next episode, Seamus, Ryan, cage match.
No, foot race. I've been practicing.
Seamus is really fast.
I haven't been practicing. I'm not.
I almost made it to the end of my driveway the other day.
Yeah, but you're in Maine. You could have like a 2.5 mile driveway. I don't know.
I have a long driveway. I get complimented on all the time.
It's not that
Oh,
long.
what a long driveway.
Your
you
driveway's
have.
not that long. And
It's unshovelable. I can never shovel
Yeah,
myself
it's
out of it.
dirt.
Because dirt.
Yeah.
No, it's 1,000 feet. My driveway is 1,000 feet.
It's not a driveway. It's a dirt road.
Yeah, you have a 1,000-foot dirt road, all right? You don't have.
Well, I don't like it. The other day I had to go fucking put some buckets in my car and fucking go to the town sand station. And I drove right by where all the sand is, and I just saw this fucking pile of roots and rocks and dirt. And I was like, I'm going to use this. Fuck it. And then I saw where I was supposed to go on my way out, so I had to make 2 trips.
Ooh.
Fill in the end of my driveway with the dirt because that happens over time, I guess.
Actually, yeah, because last time I went to your house, actually, yeah, there was like a drop off. That'd be good for my
Not
one wheel.
anymore, Greg. Now it's smooth sailing,
That'd be
baby.
sick for my one wheel,
Absolutely.
especially.
You
your
know what I
car.
hate? People who pull in to take turns too slowly.
Oh my
People with
god!
bad ends of the driveways probably pull in too slowly because they're worried about their little fucking
I
sedans.
fucking yell at them so much. Like, let's go! Let's go! Go!
What the fuck? The actual fucking fuck!
Yeah.
The other day we were behind 3 cars, and the first car was a fucking an RV, and I swear people waited for it to pull into the gas station and pull up to the gas pump before they moved. It's like, why are we watching this guy pull up to the gas pump? Go!
It's pretty cool though.
I don't know how BJ's, I go to BJ's gas 'cause it's cheaper. So I love all the people that only get to the ones that is on their side of the car, and I pull up with my Ram, and
And you take
I
up like
just-
5 pumps.
no, I pull up to either side and show that the hoses extend all the way to the far side of the truck. Instead of like having 4 trucks in one side, they're waiting for the left side, the driver's side. I'll just pull up behind one person and be like, "Yeah, you guys are stupid."
You're doing examples while you're there. You're like, you motion towards the pump and then your truck.
You stupid!
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah, like-
you stupid!
like that TikTok guy who just doesn't talk, but he just
Oh,
makes
yeah.
faces and gestures.
Never been on TikTok. I have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't have TikTok either, but you can't help but see the videos.
I've never seen one.
I got it.
Alright.
What's up? I'm hip.
All right, well, good. I'm glad you're hip, Greg, because what's your next pet peeve?
Well, it's kind of like Seamus is a little bit, but it happened to me the other day when I was working at the garden in Maine the other day. I'm trying to work, and this motherfucker is talking over my music and just talking over my shit. And I like have to keep on press pause. Like, what? Like, what's up, dude? He's like,
So you're trying to work or you're trying to listen to your shit?
Like, I'm trying to work and listen to my shit, but like this guy's trying to talk to me, so I gotta like pause and be like, what? What's up, dude? He's like, it's pretty nice out there, right? It's like, yeah, it's fucking nice out. Can I help you? It's a cool song. I like that song, 80s. Yeah, cool. All right, press play. Then he'd be like fucking 5 minutes later, like, hey! Like, I was like, oh my God, dude. So like I just like worked farther away from him.
That's good, Greg.
Yeah.
Give him space.
Space, the place she feared most.
Two of them real quick. I hate people that don't rinse their dishes.
Ooh, bad roommates.
And I hate toothpaste in the sink or squeezing the top to dispense the toothpaste.
Yeah, you yelled at me at that once. I think about that. I came and stayed at your house.
Yeah. You see that I have it nicely rolled up from the bottom, and let me just fucking put my meat hooks on it and just squeeze it to wring its neck.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I see that. I see it now, I guess. But any listeners want to come over to my house and handle my toothpaste, you can handle it however you want.
Seamus, I gotta say, like, for one of the craziest partiers I've ever met, and people who I've seen do the craziest shit I've ever seen, you're a very meticulous young man.
Oh yeah, I'm very. This is my house talking about my destiny.
I never knew under that wild exterior lived such a put together, meticulous chap.
I mean, also I somewhat matured at this point in life. I'm kind of aged.
Sure, I guess I haven't really partied with you since we were cool in high school.
I remember that. We should talk about that more.
Yeah, so I'm very. I have a lot of some OCD tendencies. I'm not picky. I'm particular.
All right, I guess my next one, I mean, I guess you guys are kind of like maybe a little guilty for. Maybe. I'm seeing all these, like, you know, Star Wars fandom podcasts, comic book fandom podcasts, who just shit on everything that comes out. How are you going to be Star Wars fandom podcast and be like, Mandalorian sucks, Obi-Wan sucks,
How?
New Trilogy sucks,
Because it's called
Han
taste.
Solo sucks.
Yeah, they do suck.
Everything sucks.
Oh,
then.
because we like good shit. We don't like fucking cookie cutter shit that they just throw out without even fucking thinking that there needs to be a plot.
I did watch that last episode of Obi-Wan, though. That fight was cool, but still wasn't worth it.
Right. Fucking, it's sellout shit. That's why.
Sellout shit.
I like The Mandalorian, though.
It's fan service or whatever. We've covered this.
Yeah. It's dope as fuck. There's been so much dope shit that you're just like, everyone's like, I watched 2 episodes, hated it.
I watched all of Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan was okay. It wasn't fucking anything special.
I didn't hate one episode of Ozark, I don't think. I don't know. I like to be engaged and have a good story and
yeah, but isn't it nice just to let go sometimes and just
that's why I watch Looney Tunes or something. I watch cartoons for that.
Looney Tunes.
What about this great show called Better Call Saul?
Yeah, that's much better than anything Disney has put out in the last 4 years.
Listen, I mean, the Game of Thrones people did the same thing, but like they have some kind of gripe. Like, I mean, like when you take something and you change it completely, I get that. Like, some of that shit in Game of Thrones was unnecessary. Like, they didn't need to change certain things, but they had to fucking Hollywood it up, and they lost. Their ship sank when they fucking lost their source material.
And that's why I had to enjoy them both separately, the books from the show.
Yeah. Even though House of Dragons is pretty dope, I'm almost caught up on that. That's pretty sick.
I'm behind a couple episodes, but that's pretty good.
I gotta say that the missus wasn't very impressed at like the 14-year-old kid jerking off out the window.
No?
I don't remember that.
She's like, what are we watching?
Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I don't know. I didn't write it.
I haven't seen that, so.
Well, I'm not spoiling any major plot points, but if you ever want to see a young kid wanking out a window, get ready.
Do I?
I guess that's one of my pet peeves too, is getting, jizzed on from 30 stories above.
How can it be a pet? It's only can be a pet peeve if it's happened to you.
Homelander was doing it from like the fucking skyscraper.
I don't want to talk about it, Seamus. All right, so apparently I'm wrong.
Yes.
And I should start hating everything.
Yes.
I will work on that for sure.
Yes.
I guess you guys are going to tune in for Willow, the new TV show.
Fuck you.
Probably
Well, there's no
I'll
burger
try
cut,
it.
so I'm out. I'm burger cut or I'm out.
Also, I might say I hate, but hate's a strong word for me. I don't hate anyone, anything really. Well, I hate things. I don't hate people, but
I hate.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not proud of my hate, but
Shit, that was the deepest we've ever got on this podcast.
I'm definitely going to watch Willow. You're all pigs.
I mean, I have to. I'll check it out, and I'll probably check out after like
Dismiss
one
it
episode.
30 minutes in.
Probably.
Meh. Pecs.
All right, Greg, you got any more?
No.
I have a few more. I hate tailgaters.
You mean like the people who party and lie at football games?
No, I love them.
Okay, that's right. That's what I originally went to. I'm like, why would you hate tailgaters?
Because I love bratwurst.
I love them. I hate people that just ride on my ass. Like, even though I move over people, it still bothers me. Like, all right. So I hate the people that ride up on you. You move over and then they like slow down and don't even pass you.
I like to give them the look. I stared at them on my free review. I'm like, what? Yeah? We fucking doing this? Yeah, you on my ass? And they back off a little bit. They know. I
hate crowding at the airport gates. Like, you're zone 7. Get the fuck back.
But I'm trying to go, sir. Can I get it here? Can I get it here with you?
Chat acronyms in person-to-person talking.
Dude, if anyone ever said LOL to me in real life, I'd definitely be going to jail that night.
LOL.
Posting your social media departure messages. All right? Just leave. I don't care. Don't tell me you're taking a hiatus. Jimmy Crackcorn.
Jimmy Crackcorn and I don't care.
I'm not big on Crocs. That's a pet peeve of mine. They're ugly as hell, and they're not really that functional unless you're like walking through puddles.
The people have spoken.
Slip. I work in a kitchen, Seamus. Necessary evil. I don't like the way they look either. They're like, let me get the biggest pieces of unadorned rubber plastic I could possibly get. I look like a clown.
Yeah, you do.
We're not talking about
it's hard to find 13 wides.
We're talking about a fucking multi-million-dollar company built on crocodile tears.
Which blows my mind. I mean, I've talked about it. I don't like my soggy bread. I don't like people that only drink Bud or Bud Light and won't try other beers.
You fucking Mick Ultra, dude. Just another Mick Ultra. Hey, sweetheart, another Mick Ultra.
People who only listen to the same music they listen to in high school, and then they try and defend how it's better than any of the new junk that's out. But they don't give it a chance, just like that. There's good beers out there.
I mean, I've gotten to this argument like 100 times about 90s rap versus today rap. And I just keep saying to anyone that'll listen, show me a good song. If it's good, I'll say it's good. But people continue to not impress.
The problem is
plenty of new age rap. It's just the shit on the radio that isn't good.
Well, there's just so much stuff. There's just way too. We're in an age where people can put out their own shit, and there's so much fucking different artists out there. it's over flooded. So there's gonna be. So
you mean like podcasts?
Exactly. There's gonna be so much trash out there. There's gonna be guys out there that think they're fucking cool in high school, just doing a podcast to try to be funny, just to fucking hang with their friends and shit. Like fucking idiots like that, dude. Like, trust me, it's happening.
Well, maybe we'll win the Fronty Award. I hate people who don't care about grammar, and I hate people who care way too much about grammar.
You just corrected me saying fronty.
Right.
So you hate yourself.
That's the whole point of this podcast, Greg. We hate ourselves.
Speak for yourself. I woke up. I love myself.
Woke up this morning,
Got
got
myself.
myself a gun.
Actually, I'd love a gun. Can I have a gun too?
No, the new law says you can only have one gun.
Oh, what am I gonna do with one?
Unless your rap name is Two Guns.
Oh.
My last pet peeve is like my video game TV show backlog. I don't know why I keep buying new games when I haven't beaten any of the old ones yet.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I get that. So does Greg.
It's disgusting. Like I'm loving a game that I'm playing, and then like something will go on sale, I'm like, fuck it, I'm buying that. And then there's the other game I was playing that I loved, gone by the wayside. And same with TV shows. Like I'll watch like 3 seasons of a show and then just start another show. Why didn't I just finish that one?
We got too much content. There's just too many good games. When I tell my buddy, like, oh, this is one of the best games, he's like, you always say that. I was like, well, dude, they're always fucking pumping out awesome games. You know, like it's like
shows,
quit doing that shit.
movies.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's becoming way too much.
You gotta get a whiteboard. White the whiteboard.
He needs to keep track of his shows, I think.
Yeah, and strains.
I mean,
not to replace his video games and TV time with a whiteboard. I don't think that's happening.
I used to watch TV and play video games. Now I just doodle on a whiteboard.
Now I just whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
Thanks, whiteboard.
So I got some celebrity pet peeves. If you want to
Speak
hear
on it.
So, Ja Rule.
They said celebrity.
Women with bad feet. It's an immediate turnoff.
I don't really know how he talks, but
Close.
he was like women with bad feet. I agree, but most men have bad feet, so
Absolutely. I look like a hobbit with my shoes off. But I mean, I feel like that's a problem for only a certain community because you're not fucking their feet.
sure, you can keep your socks on for all I give a shit.
Yeah, your pet peeve is you don't want them to have pet feet. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll be here all night.
I mean, or 14 toes. I mean,
Oh, remember that girl?
yes,
The 6-toe girl? And who
12 toes. Yes,
who didn't like someone try to like stab her toe off or something like that? That was horrible.
That's not
well,
kind.
that's extreme.
I thought Mike.
I mean, I'm not licking them, but I'm not trying to cut them off either.
Your 6 toe makes me so upset.
My
That's
pet
true.
peeve, I don't like it when people have more than 5 toes.
But do you have 2 vaginas? Sorry. Anyways, moving on.
I'm sorry.
Jay Leno, he didn't like chalk show guests that have nothing to say. Well, do you record in the morning?
Ooh.
George Lopez, he doesn't like when someone eats anything off his plate. It drives him crazy.
I've hated all these celebrities you've brought up.
I'm gonna take a bite of this, George Lopez, my champion.
Feeling you're going to hate the next one. Beyonce doesn't like when people complain.
Queen Bee?
Yes. Woo.
I mean, who does like that? And Tom Hiddleston's biggest pet peeve, when people compare him to Michael Fassbender.
Way to go, Tom Hiddleston.
He's like Fassbender, but with like longer hair.
He's Fassbender light.
Yeah, he's
He
got
always have long hair. He's got short hair and everything but when he's Loki.
I know.
Well, that's going to wrap up our conversation on pet peeves. Now stay tuned for some other shit.
What's in the news? All right. So, South African woman sets world record for eating chicken feet. This woman earned a Guinness World Record by eating 4.26 ounces of chicken feet in 60 seconds.
Chicken feet
I feel like there's a Guinness World Record for everything nowadays. But I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to attempt to pronounce her name. But this lady downed about 3.5 chicken feet in the 1 minute time period to win the competition and set the record. Doesn't sound like a lot, 3.5 chicken feet. But have you looked at chicken feet?
Yeah, we used to pick up chicken feet for Brimar. They're fucking gross and they're hard.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Solid as a rock.
I think if you attempt to eat them any faster, you die.
Yeah, you could fucking get a
Choke on chicken.
hey.
I
Joke with the chicken.
I had a friend bring me over a century egg, which is a
Oh.
fermented duck egg.
You ate it.
Oh, I ate it. And like a fucking probably like 30 chicken feet. And like I'm shit faced. I'm like, I'm gonna eat this shit. The century egg was maybe one of the grossest things I've ever eaten. It tasted like if you took the giblets out of your turkey and mushed them into a ball. That's kind of what it tasted like.
I don't eat the giblets.
And the chicken feet, I was like shit faced, and I was like, I'm not even gonna cook these. They're already cooked once, and they were just like slimy and gelatinous.
Ugh, gross, dog.
And that cartilage and bone.
Oh, you mean the gibbets, the fucking the crop things?
I feel like maybe if they were like crispier, I might have liked them, but not in the state that they were in.
I mean, I feel like you got to cook those chicken feet. Maybe if you slow cook the chicken feet in a slow cook.
I know what it is. It's honey mustard sauce.
You got to dip your chicken feet in honey mustard?
Yeah, it's honey mustard. Or ranch, or maybe
acid
barbecue.
for my chicken feet. No, I'm not doing that. Round 2 of Fear Factor. Chicken feet.
Yeah, dude, I would never.
Bowing out.
Dude, I wouldn't make it past round fucking 1 in Fear Factor. I would be out quick.
You would make an interesting contestant then.
I wouldn't be. Fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't make the show.
Yeah.
All right. Next news story. California woman charged with killing man over a cat dispute. A California woman has been charged with killing a man by ramming her car into him after accusing him of trying to run over a cat in the street. Hannah Starr Esser, 20 years old, was charged with murder in the death of Luis Anthony Victor, 43,
Jesus.
and detained on $1 million bail. She and Victor both got out of their vehicles, got into an argument. Esser then returned to her car, turned around, drove toward Victor, and hit him. He was pronounced dead on the scene.
Jesus.
Yeah, seems extreme. It doesn't sound like it was even her cat. It was just a cat in the road. I mean, how many cats in the road get hit every day? By accident.
Probably a bunch.
I mean, there's probably some that on purpose too, which is sick.
Yeah, wicked sick.
So then next we got a woman who brought raccoon to North Dakota bar. Aaron Christensen, 38, of Maddock, brought a wild raccoon into a North Dakota bar, which prompted state officials to issue a warning about potential rabies exposure. She is now facing criminal charges. Christensen said her family found the raccoon on the side of the road about 3 months ago and named it Rocky. Very original.
Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily.
She said they were nursing the animal back to health with plans to release it back into the wild. It's illegal under North Dakota Board of Animal Health laws to keep a wild raccoon. Authorities euthanized the animal and it tested negative for rabies. Which makes me wonder, did they euthanize it before or after the rabies test results came back?
Right.
Whoops.
Oops.
This raccoon was fine.
It's unfair and too much was done to detain an innocent raccoon, Christian said Wednesday statement to Bismarck Tribune. They were not worried about the health of us if we had rabies or not. They were worried about finding and killing Rocky and putting me behind bars. The charges against Christensen carry a maximum punishment of about 2 years in jail and $7,500 in fines.
Damn.
I feel like they could have just released the raccoon in the wild. I mean, it was going to come back to the bar and become a barfly.
His name is Rocky. He was going to come back and win it all.
I'm actually at war with raccoons right now. For the past 3 months, every trash bag that I brought out to my trash can, they just throw it on the ground and just scatter it across my lawn. And I've tried putting fucking baby-sized rocks on top of it. I've tried bungee cording it shut, and they still keep getting into my goddamn trash. So yesterday, I found like 8 bungee cords, and I bungee corded it to a tree, and then bungee corded the lid to the tree, and then bungee corded all the way down to the bottom of
And
the
they
trash
still get
can.
in?
If they get in,
I hope they
I
get
give
in.
up.
I think
They
I might
won.
go over your house right
I'm
now
just-
and get in myself. And
I'm just going to start throwing trash outside for them.
See, that would piss me off, and I would probably euthanize them.
Well, they only come. I don't know when they come, you know? What am I going to sit outside all night?
They only come out at night. The days are much too bright.
Hmm.
I don't know if you befriend one of them and get a pet, you can keep a log when they come.
Captain's log.
Woman swaps out roommate's food with vegan alternatives, ends up charged with a felony.
Wow, why? How?
A woman claims that she pressed charges against a roommate after she switched her typical food out with vegan alternatives, leading to disastrous consequences. She says she met a girl named Erin, who said she was a vegetarian, but that it wasn't a problem if her roommates weren't. A day after she moved in, Erin apparently said she wanted to do something nice and cook pancakes, bacon strips, and hash browns. The woman says she has severe allergies, but didn't mention them when she asked what was in the food. She told me it was regular bacon, not that it was fake bacon, or that it had soy in it. After she took a few bites, something tasted off. Erin apparently revealed the switch. At this point, she goes, "Ta-da!" and smugly says, "I bet it tastes exactly like meat," she wrote. The author says then she began panicking because she's highly allergic to soy. She says Erin began apologizing, but she was already going into anaphylactic shock.
Oh my god.
It continues on to say the cost of her stay was expensive and that she filed a complaint with the police because tampering with food is a felony. The woman says her friend had luckily filmed the incident. Erin had to plead guilty to a low-degree felony, receiving community service instead of jail time. She adds she also ended up suing Erin for compensation for her hospital fees, and won that case as well, leading Erin to have her college scholarship canceled and to go into debt.
Jeez. Well,
I know she's an asshole for lying about food. I want to know whether I'm the asshole for everything I did, the story concludes. Because bottom line is, I basically screwed a person's life because they put the wrong ingredients on breakfast, and they only set out to do something nice.
yeah, but you also... I mean, if you become a roommate of something, you should probably disclose your allergens. I mean, like you said, on one side, yeah, I'd be pissed off I had to go to the hospital and just pay thousands of dollars because you decided to make me fake shit that didn't even taste good. But on the other side of the coin, yeah, this person you're moving in with, you should probably tell them these things they know.
I think that movie Single White Female taught us just never get a roommate.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
trust me.
But you know the cost of living these days. What are you gonna do?
I don't even know if a roommate would survive. With
Move
me.
in with your parents.
What do you mean, Seamus?
I would. I don't know. I'd probably be the worst person to live with.
Even if I came to Connecticut, I would sleep in a car outside of your house because I'd be afraid of sullying it.
Yes, I would be like I would hate the person like, and within a week or two, lived in my home.
You bring out a solar-powered shower. Before you come in, do you mind? I'll try to be under 7 minutes.
Don't worry, I'll keep the toothbrush tube completely intact.
I mean, thank you. I mean, it just seems like the nice thing to do, not to just try to crush the tube in your fist.
I get excited when I brush my teeth.
Anyways, Nigeria seizes donkey penises to be smuggled to Hong Kong. Abuja, Nigeria. Nigerian officials have seized thousands of donkey penises that were about to be exported to Hong Kong, an official said on Thursday. I mean, I want to know, how long does a donkey penis stay good for? Like, what's the shelf life?
3 weeks.
So,
Well, I got a fridge full of horse cock, and that's good for 7 days.
all right, good to know. Is it salted horse cock?
It's in a brine right now, so.
Sacks of the donkey male genitals were seized at the international airport in Lagos, Nigeria's largest city. The consignment was falsely declared as cow male genitals But after thorough examination, it was discovered they were donkey male genitals. Yep. After careful consideration, definitely donkey dicks.
Donkey dicks.
A total of 16 sacks of genitals were seized. Although the seizure of donkey genitals meant for export from Nigeria is rare, donkey skins are known to be frequently exported or smuggled out of the country. In July, Nigerian customs seized $116,000 worth of donkey skins being smuggled into the country from neighboring Niger. Niger is trying to curb the export of donkey skins, which has drastically diminished the country's population of the work animals. Countries like China are where the skins are used in popular traditional medicines. If you grind up 2 ounces, I think if you grind up 2 ounces of donkey skin in your morning tea, you're protected for COVID up to 10 months.
Damn.
You only need about a gram if you have donkey penis, though.
Okay. All right. The best way to smuggle donkey dick out of the country is obviously you swallow it whole and then
have you seen donkey dick, man?
Seamus,
you wouldn't
swallowed 32 donkey dicks.
You wouldn't have room for anything else. You're no Kobayashi, and if you were, Kobayashi would have 3 to 4 donkey dicks max.
Seamus, do you think it's the negative way you view life that keeps you from succeeding?
I'm just talking about physics, man. Physiology. I'm not saying that you can't fly off a cliff. You should try it. I hope you do. But physically, we weren't talking youth donkey dicks. We're talking like fully grown male donkey dicks.
Okay. Full-grown donkey dicks. Problem is, everything I know about donkeys I learned from the Three Amigos. So
what you're saying is there's a plethora of donkey dicks?
Oh, I guess Shrek 2 and 1.
Donkey.
Shrek 3. Happily Ever Shrek.
Donkey dicks.
Shrek Halloween.
She called me a ride. She rode my donkey dick. So, donkeys are facing extinction now in Nigeria. Apparently, it's an animal that you cannot breed in large numbers because of the very low fertility rate. Unfortunately, the semen is not preserved when salting the donkey dick.
Go salt the snail.
Man, that was beautiful, Seamus. And remember, don't let those donkeys sleep in your bathtub.
Don't let them dick you around.
Hey,
unless there's a flood warning.
Absolutely. Save the donkeys, everybody.
If you can't save the donkey, at least save the donkey dick. You can make a pretty penny by exporting to Hong Kong.
Absolutely.
I wonder how much a donkey... Like, they said $116 worth of donkey dicks. Hold on. So they had 16 sacks of genitals were received. I don't know how many are in a sack. But I wanted to do the math and kind of figure out how much one donkey dick was worth. But I don't have enough information.
We'll get that answer for you next time, people.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up another episode of the You Gotta Eat That Crust podcast. It's been just lovely being here with you all. You're beautiful people. We believe in you. You're all champions in my eyes.
Yeah. I'm your chief guy, pal, boss, buddy, friend. You know I'm your champion. Follow us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Patreon, and Anchor. We're on Twitter, the Krusty Boys, at the Krusty Boys, and at Greg with 4 Gs, 603, fucking Pineapple Pizza Mafia coming at you. So thanks for all the support. Love you.
Appreciate it. Here's your favorite hair. Thank you for listening.
Absolutely. And remember, everybody,
in crust, we
trust.
And you should too.
And you should too.
Nice.
Nice.
This ends our podcast.
Bro, crazy match. Crazy match.
Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily.
White boy.